If you've been battling acne, listen closely, because I promise you this might be the last video you'll ever need to watch on this topic. See, the problem isn't that you haven't tried hard enough. The problem is that you've probably been following advice that was never designed to cure your acne in the first place. Think about it. Every time you search for how to get rid of acne, what do you find? Expensive creams, harsh soaps, fancy lotions, pills, injections, even special towels. And yet months later, the acne comes right back. Why? Because none of those things actually tackle the root cause. So stay with me until the end, because I'm going to break down exactly what really causes acne, and more importantly, what you can do starting today to finally get clear, healthy, acne-free skin. Let's strip this down to the basics. Acne starts when your hair follicles get clogged. Inside that clog, you've got a mix of sebum, that's your skin's natural oil, dead skin cells, and proteins. Once that gunk builds up, it creates the perfect hangout spot for bacteria. The bacteria trigger inflammation, and boom, you've got pimples. Now here's the thing. Sebum by itself isn't bad. In fact, you need it. Sebum keeps your skin moisturized and protects it from the environment. But too much of it is a problem. When your skin produces excess sebum, your pores clog faster. Bacteria multiply, and your skin freaks out. So the real question is, what's driving this overproduction of oil? The answer is simple: your hormones. This is why acne is so common in teenagers and young adults. Your hormone levels are at their absolute peak during those years. But here's where it gets fascinating. Inside your body, there's a protein called sex hormone binding globulin, or SHBG. Think of SHBG as your body's hormone traffic cop. Its job is to keep things under control by binding to excess hormones like testosterone and estrogen. Normally, only about 3% of your sex hormones should be freely floating around in your blood. SHBG keeps the rest in check. But when SHBG levels drop, that control is gone. Suddenly, way too many hormones are running wild through your system. The result? Overactive oil glands, greasy skin, clogged pores, and, you guessed it, acne. Now, you're probably wondering, okay, what lowers SHBG in the first place? Here's the list. Too much sugar, sugary drinks like soda or energy drinks, refined carbs, white bread, pastries, junk food, alcohol, and an inflamed or fatty liver. And if you think about it, who consumes the most sugar, soda, and junk food? Teenagers and young adults. Exactly the same group struggling the most with acne. Coincidence? Not at all. Oh, and by the way, here's a myth buster. Eating meat and eggs has nothing to do with acne. That's one of the biggest lies floating around. Now let's get real about the so-called solutions you've been told. Don't pop your pimples. You'll only spread bacteria, cause scarring, and make it worse. Don't waste your time washing your face 3, 4, or 5 times a day. It doesn't fix the root problem. Changing pillowcases every day? Switching towels constantly? All that stuff is surface-level advice. It doesn't address the why behind your acne. On the other hand, this is what actually works. Number 1, cut the sugar. Eliminate sodas, pastries, and refined carbs. Number 2, practice fasting. Aim for just 2 meals a day to stabilize your insulin levels. Number 3, add gut-friendly foods. Fermented foods like kimchi, sauerkraut, and kefir help restore balance inside your body. And lastly, focus on reducing insulin resistance. This is the key. Insulin resistance drives down SHBG levels, and that's the main trigger behind hormone-fueled acne in young people. If you take control of your diet and lifestyle, your hormones rebalance naturally. When that happens, your sebum production normalizes and acne loses its fuel source. So now as we conclude, here's the big takeaway. Acne isn't just a skin problem, it's a hormone and insulin problem. Creams, soaps, and prescriptions, they don't cure it, they only cover up symptoms while draining your wallet. The good news is, you can fix it. By taking control of your diet, improving your insulin sensitivity, and supporting your body instead of fighting against it, you can finally achieve clear, glowing skin without becoming a lifelong customer of the skincare industry. So if you found this video helpful, hit that like button, subscribe for more science-backed health insights, and drop a comment telling me what's been your biggest struggle with acne. I read every single one. And remember, don't let the industry profit off your pain. Take control, fix the root cause, and your skin will thank you.